What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a first impressions, get ready with me, trying a bunch of new products kind of video. Let me show you the bag that I have. This bag is full of new products that I hadn't tried yet, and I put a lot of them to the test today. My whole face. This is a full face of first impressions. We have some drugstore, we have some high-end, we have a little bit of everything today. So if you would like to see some new products, how I put them to the test, how I got this look, then just keep on watching. First thing I'm going to try out is this IT Cosmetics Brow Power Universal Brow Pencil. And this is in the color Universal Taupe. And I've never tried any of their eyebrow products. So it's just like an eyebrow pencil. You get both in one. I don't even know what kind of look I'm going to go for. I'm probably not going to do eyeshadow. Probably going to keep it very glowy, bronzy, blah, 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 like I always do. Lately, I haven't been really the type to wear lots of eyeshadow. I like to keep my makeup looking very minimal, even though I do sometimes use a lot of products. And this is the shirt that I wore the night that Chris proposed. I was getting a lot of questions on my Snapchat as to where this was from. This is actually a bodysuit, which you guys can't even really see, but it has this cute little floral thing going on all over. This is actually from Rare London, and it's cute. Now this color is actually a little bit lighter than my brows, but I think I could still make it work. It's funny because my eyebrows always look crazy before I put concealer, and then once I put concealer they look like I'm gonna use the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. This isn't like a new product. I just have never tried it myself, and I've seen a lot of good things and heard a lot of good things about it. And I got mine in the color NC25. This is the, let me show you. This is the kind of like concealer in a pot situation. Oh yeah, it's pretty thick. It made the cleaning up process a lot easier, and I like the consistency. It's easy to blend. I do think I got it in a color that's a little bit too light, at least for the top of my brow, but luckily once I put my foundation on, it should all match. This would be good to like highlight your, or like underneath your brow. See how it works perfectly to like highlight the brow bone, and then you can just blend it downward. You can probably even use this as an eyeshadow base, which I've also seen a lot of people use this as, so it's like a 2-in-1. But to clean up the brows, it is a yes for me so far. So then I got a PR package from Beauty Blender, and this is their Summer Fling collection of their makeup sponges, and it came with a cute little shirt as well. Oops. It came with a cute little like t-shirt that says Summer Fling, or Let's Have a Summer Fling. So in here they gave an orange, a green, and their pink Beauty Blender, as you can see right here, and also came with a cute little bracelet. But I'm gonna go ahead and give these a try. Of course, these are all they all do basically the same thing, it's just the different colors. I've used Beauty Blenders before, it's not new for me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use we'll do the orange one. And then as for foundation, this is actually a CC cream, but it's a full coverage CC cream, which is why I referred to it as kind of like a foundation, even though it's not a foundation. I've heard great things about the IT Cosmetics CC cream. I've just never tried it out for myself, so I thought I would try it for you guys here. And they sent a lot of like their small sample sized ones, and they sent every single color. I'm assuming I would be either the color medium or tan. So we're gonna go ahead and try one of those. And this is supposed to be, like I said, full coverage, and it's supposed to give anti-aging benefits. And the CC cream is supposed to also color correct. I do have, as you can see, breakouts going on. The breakouts are back because I stopped using my retinol. But I hopped back on it, obviously, because my skin is breaking out again. So I'm gonna try the shade medium. And the color is a little bit too light, so I'm actually gonna take the color tan. Still a little bit light, but we'll see if it kind of sets and gets a little tiny bit darker. If not, I'll do a thin layer of the, what was it, tan? On top of it. As I'm blending it, I am realizing that it isn't as full coverage as I thought it was going to be. It has nice coverage, but it's not full coverage. The finish of it is a little bit, you can see a bit. It's definitely dewy. It's not like a matte finish CC cream. But you know what? For the summertime, this would be a nice coverage to take to like the beach or something like that. If you do want to wear makeup to the beach, if you're extra like I am and you like wearing makeup to the beach. Actually, I feel like this is like a fuller coverage. CC creams are usually never this full coverage. So for concealer, do I have concealer? Yes, I do. I'm gonna try this Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer. I've been wanting to get this one because I eventually want to do a full face of Milani makeup. So I'm gonna give this one a try. I haven't even opened it. I got it in the shade Medium Light. And it has like this little applicator. So I'm assuming you just squeeze it. Yeah, you just squeeze it out and then put it where you want it. So we're gonna do underneath the eyes. And this color right here is really yellow. So if you have a yellow undertone, this is perfect. Or for really brightening underneath the eye too, this is perfect. It's a perfect applicator for like going down the nose too. And I'm just gonna use the same sponge to blend it. Yeah, see that automatically super brightened underneath my eyes. And I feel like this will really balance out the kind of pinkish tones that I have going on as well. Especially after I bronze and everything like that. So far so good. It does have a nice coverage. It is pretty thick, but it's easy to blend and it's not super matte. So it's not gonna be hard. It shouldn't be hard to blend. It doesn't feel really matte. Okay, I'm done concealing. It is already creasing a little bit on my eyelids, so I'm gonna move on to setting. So I'm gonna try out this new Urban Decay, the Velvetizer powder. And I don't even know if I want to try this with the sponge or with the brush. It is very soft and finely milled. So you're supposed to be able to use this as a mix-in medium, or you can use it alone. So I'm gonna use it alone. That like automatically mattified that entire area. So let me take away the creasing. Oops, that's fine. You can't even see me applying it because it's so thin and it blends really nicely into the skin. So I'm just gonna put that all over the T-zone. First I'm gonna do some on my eyelids because my eyelids are already creasing. The powder is leaving kind of like a white cast. You can see it in this area. I'm gonna try this powder with like a foundation that I normally wear and see if it's just maybe the CC cream or the concealer, something. When trying new products, it's kind of hard to tell because I'm trying out a full face, so I don't really know what it is I, you know, could be doing it. So now we're gonna bronze, and I'm actually gonna try out these new bronzers. These are bronzers and highlighters from Ciate. So they sent 2 different colored bronzers and it came in the cutest little bag. This is perfect for like the beach. So I'm just gonna try the bronzers for today. I think the highlighters I'm gonna save for another day. So these are actually mattifying powder bronzers. There's the color South Beach and Palm Island. This one's a little bit warmer and deeper. So I'm gonna go in with this one. My face looks very powdery. Like I feel like you can see the white layer of powder. That's kind of frustrating. Okay, just gonna do some on my forehead. And this looks like it has a little shimmer in the pan, but applying it, it doesn't give off a lot of shimmer at all, really. Or actually, no, it does. It does have a slight shimmer to it, and I can kind of see it. I don't know. I'm feeling like my foundation, my base is looking a little bit off, kind of patchy. Before applying this, by the way, not because I'm applying this, but before applying this, I'm not too happy with the way my base looks, but like you can still see my acne right here, and I feel like applying bronzer only like brings it out, kind of, if that makes sense. I don't know. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? It's a little bit patchy right here where my acne is. But it was like this before even applying the bronzer. So I know it's not the bronzer. It's just Not gonna lie, I'm not too happy with the way... I have quite a few blushes here that I've never tried. Physicians Formula just came out with their butter blush. I've heard great things about their butter bronzer. I've never tried, but they came out with these blushes and I'm guessing they have a similar formula. I have all 4 shades, but the shades I'm kind of interested in trying are Vintage Rouge and Natural Glow. And I think I'm gonna go with Vintage Rouge. Ooh, these smell so good. And this actually kind of looks like it's gonna be light for my skin tone. No, actually it's not. It shows up on my skin tone. I think I put a little too much actually. So I'm just gonna put it all. Yeah, see, that's really bothering me. For highlighting, this I'm really excited for. This is the Becca and Chrissy Teigen collab, and when you open it, this is what it looks like. It's a gorgeous rose gold. Oh my goodness, just the packaging, the way they sent this PR package, I was just like, I don't even want to open this. So this is the palette here.
I really am truly excited. I'm so excited for everyone to love it.
It's like really personalized. I love that. You get a bronzer. It does have a little bit of a shimmer to it. You get a bright pink blush, and then you get 2 highlight shades. The highlight I'm thinking of using is the rose gold. There's rose gold and there's also beach nectar, but I'm gonna go ahead and try rose gold first. So I have 2 different mascaras here that I've never tried. The first one is from L'Oreal, and this is the new Voluminous Lash Paradise. I actually purchased this one at Walmart, and this looks I picked it up because it looks very similar to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I wanted to do kind of like a comparison between the two. So I think I'm gonna, maybe I should save this for that day. So I'm gonna try the IT Cosmetics Superhero Volumizing Mascara, and then I'll just save this one for a first impressions and also a comparison video. It is a very wet mascara. That's why I got mascara on my eyelids. Usually when a mascara is very wet, it's a little more messy for me, but it is lengthening, volumizing, adding some drama to my lashes, as you can see. And this is just with 1 coat. I'm gonna clean it up, just don't even worry about it. So we're gonna let that dry and then we'll do a second coat, but let me go ahead and... Okay, yeah, so it doesn't get clumpy or spidery when I apply a second coat. So I just took off my lip balm, but the color I'm trying is 560 Raw Chocolate, and this is from the Maybelline Color Sensational Matte Collection. And these aren't, well, this collection isn't new, but they have came out with newer colors. It's a nice color. It's like a deep brown nude. So that's the lip color. It's actually not as deep as it looks. So for me, a first impression, what I think about all the products that I tried. So first things first, we tried out the brow product from IT Cosmetics, and I do like it. I feel like I'm just so accustomed to using the other products that I use, because the applicator on this one is a little different. It's more of an oval shape, so it's not a pointy pencil. I'm just not used to using this, but it is a nice brow product, and you can see that the color actually did work for me, even though I have deep brown, almost black hair. And this is a universal taupe color. Usually taupe colors are very light on my brows, but it did work. So it's a good brow product. I would probably use it again. As for the CC cream, I think you guys kind of know how I feel about it. I am kind of like iffy about it. I don't really like the way it left my face looking overall. If it was just one, like let's say if it was just my under eye area that didn't look great, then I would be like, okay, maybe it wasn't this, maybe it was the concealer. But all over, I feel like, I don't know, I'm not in love with the way that my skin is looking, especially because it wore off immediately when I put on my bronzer. Like all of this area, the CC cream just kind of wore off. Maybe these would be great to do something very quickly in the summertime if you just want quick coverage. You're not gonna do like a full face beat glam. I just feel like I have foundations that give me the look that I want, And I also have skin tints, and I think I have like a skin enhancer, something like that, that kind of gives me the look I want, and it still works well with the other products that I put on top. So this is kind of a product that I would bring out if I want to give it a try again, or if I'm going to the beach. Now this one, I did like it. I'm not gonna say like I fell in love with it. I like it. I like the applicator, the concept of it and everything. I do also really like the color, but it did kind of crease a little bit on my eyelids and underneath my eyes. First impression though, I do like it. I will probably give it another try with a different foundation underneath and see if it works just as great. It's a good concealer for being drugstore, let's just put it that way. And then I forgot to talk about the beauty blender. I mean, I don't really need to talk about it because it's the same as the other ones. It's an orange beauty blender, does the job. As for the Urban Decay, the Velvetizer, it gave a white cast, and I'm kind of like, maybe I should try it mixed in with foundation, but that kind of makes me like cringe a little bit. Like, I've never mixed powder with my foundation. I just picture like cakiness. But then again, this is very finely milled and very soft, so it might work for if you want something with more cover, like you want to build up or thicken. If you want to make your foundation thicker, this will probably do the job. As for setting, I probably wouldn't use a beauty blender again. I will probably just use a regular brush just to set wherever I want to set. As for the bronzer, I actually like the fact that it has a little bit of a sheen to it, and it has a little bit of shimmer to it, because in the summertime, a lot of us like to look a little bit more glowy, even if we have more oily skin. You can always control where you want to look a little more dewy and a little more glowy. I just really like the color of it, and I like the fact that it does have that sheen to it. So this was definitely a yes for me, and I will be using this a lot more often. I forgot to actually mention the MAC Concealer. I do like this. I picture myself using this to clean up my brows like I did today, and also as an eyeshadow base because it is very thick. The Becca and Chrissy collab. I did only try one highlighter, but I mean the Becca blushes, the Becca bronzers, I've tried a few of the bronzers too. The formula is amazing, so I wasn't really surprised when, you know, I put this on my cheekbones and I realized that it was great. Like, I wasn't surprised because, you know, Becca products are great, and the fact that they collaborated with such a stunning and humble individual, like, is amazing. So this is definitely a yes for me. I can't wait to try all the other little products that are in there. I do also like the Butter blush. I just wish they had a little more of a orangey copper shade for the summertime, but these are nice. I just feel like the other colors wouldn't really show up on my skin tone. And the thing I like about this blush is that it is very blendable as well. The mascara is also a yes, and the reason I like the mascara is because of the fact that it added a lot more volume. Is nice. They're very comfortable, yet they're matte. The new shades that they came out with, the nude collection, is, I mean, the colors are all stunning. I have another color as well, it's a little bit lighter, but I'm so glad that they came out with this collection, because sometimes wearing a liquid lipstick it just doesn't cut it. So something like this is very comfortable, yet it's mattifying, it's easy to retouch, it's easy to take off. What more can you ask for? So those are kind of some quick first impressions, what I think about all of these products. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do still have, the bag is still like half full of products I need to try. So be on the lookout for another first impressions. I'm sure I'm probably gonna film another get ready with me first impressions kind of video, because I do still have a lot of products to try. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you've tried any of these products and which one is your favorite. Let me know if you have any product recommendations that you think I should try in the next first impressions. I love you guys so much. If you haven't subscribed already, please make sure to do so, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.